My warmest greetings to all the people around the world who are tuning in to the 2025 Unite for Peace global broadcast. This is taking place over Peace Day weekend, the United Nations International Day of Peace held every year on September 21st, an important day that's been agreed to a ceasefire and nonviolence by all the governments of the world. It's been very effective in the past. Ceasefires have taken place, allowing UN aid agencies and private sector NGOs to go into locations of conflict and provide the aid that is needed, whether it's medical, food, health. This day is so important. We can all take one day out of the year to be at peace. We'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'd also particularly like to thank all of the partnering organizations who have provided us with the content so that our youth, who are the hosts for each hour of the 48 hours as we go around the world, those hosts are sharing with you what peace means to them, what the problems are in the regions of the world that they live in, and to bring hope, sharing some of the wonderful solutions that we have. Just some of the organizations who are involved. There are the first two main, which are doing the executive production of that. There's myself, Stephen Fantle, with Connect for Peace, which is part of Pathways to Peace. And I'd like to thank Peter Young of Hubcast International Media, who is providing the distribution and the broadcasting studio that makes all of this possible. Beyond that are so many organizations that I can't name them all, but we do want to share just a few. Peak Institute, Pause for Peace, the Rotary International Action Youth Group for Peace, World Institute for Peace, Campaign Nonviolence, World Beyond War, the Relief Alliance, Masterpiece in particular, who some of their youth are anchoring many of the hours that come out of the continent of Africa over the span of this wonderful broadcast. They'll be sharing live concerts, they'll be sharing inspiring stories, and they'll be having youth discussions about how we can make our world a better place. The other important partners are those that are helping with the broadcasting and our campaigns. Our broadcasting partners include the Spirit of the Game, Connect to Your City, On the Mark TV, Easy Way TV, iVod. Through these, you'll be able to watch this broadcast for the first time since our inauguration in 2009. You'll be able to watch it on television sets. If you have Roku, for example, you can tune in there as well. Of course, we'll also be online. In fact, we'll be everywhere online thanks to our promotional partner, Zero X Agency. Now, we have two campaigns. One of them is to help make peace trend across the world. We want to make peace the topic and the number one tuned into channel on X, where things trend. So go to www.x.com/0, not O, but the number 0, X_agency. By tuning in there, you'll be adding your voice to all of the others from around the world and making peace trend within the Twitter and X platform. We have one other campaign which is important, and that's the Vote for Peace. And even youth can vote. Youth have the most to lose or to gain by how our world progresses. So we are asking everyone to vote for peace. There should be links online. You can vote at connectforpeace.com. That's F-O-R, connect, F-O-R-P-E-A-C-E.com. And you can vote for peace. The tally of the votes will be presented to all the governments of the world at the UN General Assembly through some of the partnering organizations that we work with. We also would like to thank Pathways to Peace and all of those people who are the original founders that moved forward, making this day something so important, including people like Avon Madison, Michael Weiner, those who've passed away since this has all began over 40 years ago. On this International Day of Peace, we ask you to come together, maybe do a random act of kindness for someone else. Let people that you love know that you love them. It's okay to do it today. And then also vote for peace. Our broadcast will continue. If you'd like to see when we'll be in your region of the world, please visit Unite for Peace, the number 4, UNITE for Peace.live. That's a .live, LIVE. There you can interact with the broadcasters from Hubcast International Media. You can see the whole play of events, the time zones that we'll be in, and when we'll be there at your local time. We really hope you enjoy our trip around the world with our youth hosts, the celebrations, the concerts like from Peace One Day. We want to give a big shout out to Jeremy Gilly of Peace One Day, who's been instrumental in making Peace Day known around the world. Thank you, Jeremy. But most importantly, thanks to all of you who have tuned in. The last thing we can ask you to do today is share. If you're on social media, hit the share button, and in your post, put the hashtag #MakePeaceTrend. Today is the day for peace to trend louder than war. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.